Hi, are you one of the millions of Americans that needs to lose weight? I do. Do you also have diabetes? Boy, do I. Anyways, you should try taking Lipozene. Lipozene is an all-natural weight loss supplement that is made of the fiber glucomannan. Glucomannan comes from the konjac root, which is found in India, China, Japan, and Korea. The pharmacokinetics of Lipozene, also known as glucomannan, are quite interesting. Since it is in fact a fiber, the absorption is not how we would think the absorption of a typical substance would be. It is definitely administered orally. However, instead of being absorbed into the body, glucomannan forms a gel-like substance in your stomach. Now, this substance slows gastric emptying, and it also gives you the sensation of feeling fuller sooner. Typical fiber things. The distribution of this here supplement is also quite interesting because it's not distributed throughout the body. It's distributed throughout the small intestine and the large intestine. Now, what it does there is it will coat the inside lining of the intestines, therefore slowing the absorption of sugar and cholesterol into the body. So it does in fact have cases where it will help treat type 1 and 2 diabetes by helping to maintain blood glucose levels. Now, the metabolism of Lipozene occurs in the small intestine and in the colon. Now, while it is not absorbed into the bloodstream, Lipozene is still broken down. Now, glucomannan cannot be broken down by salivary or pancreatic amylase because of the type of chemical linkages that are that hold it together. They're beta 1,4 linkages. Now, that study was found by Keesley and Swanson. It can be broken down, however, by intestinal anaerobic bacteria and formed into short-chain fatty acids. About 17 to 48% of glucomannan will be broken down by the bacteria in the small intestine. Now, the rest of the glucomannan will be excreted through the fecal matter, also known as poop. Kingsley and Swanson discovered that Lipozene is excreted through the feces. Now, that must have been a very fun study to undergo. Now, it is not fully absorbed into the body, hence all of it will be excreted into the feces. Now, glucomannan has the bulking effect in the small intestines as well as in the stomach. Now, if you don't remember, the bulking effect was where it clumped up into gel to make, well, bulk. Now, Lipozene can absorb the 50 times its weight in water. So that's very nice for making soft stool. Now, that also helps clean out your intestines. Lipozene does not have any reported major side effects. It is only a fiber, so the side effects that it does have would be like diarrhea if you took too much of it, flatulence because of the anaerobic bacteria activities, and bloating due to the bulking effects of the fiber. Now, there are, however, some interactions that occur with several drugs. One should be cautious if you're taking medications for diabetes, because the medications for diabetes do what they're supposed to do, which is lower your blood glucose level. Well, glucomannan also has that same effect since it coats the inner lining of your small intestine, causing there to be less glucose absorbed. So you would have to talk to your doctor if you were taking any medications for diabetes in order to see if you had to adjust your medications at all. That way you can avoid hypoglycemia and avoid a trip to the hospital. That's never a fun thing. The other interaction that it occurs with is any medication taken orally. Now, if you take glucomannan and an oral medication at the same time, glucomannan will hinder the effects of that medication because it will absorb some of the medicine into the fiber and not allow it to be absorbed into the body. So what is recommended is that you take either your medication an hour before you take glucomannan, or you wait 4 hours after you've taken glucomannan to take your medicine. Now, the recommended dosaging for Lipozene is that you take it 3 times a day before each main meal, and you take it at least 30 minutes before your meal. This gives it time to work, gives it time to feel fuller, you eat less, hence you lose weight. Now, the dosaging specifically for it is per dose, so per 2 tablets, it is 1,500 milligrams of glucomannan, which is 1.5 grams. Now, the recommended dosaging listed by Kingsley and Swanson were that you do about 1 to 3 grams a day to see optimal results. People with diabetes can take up to 10 grams a day to help keep their blood sugars maintained and low. But taking the recommended dosages that the Lipozene website suggests of 3 times daily will cover the proper dosages to take. I'm Kyle Adamo. Thank you for watching this video on Lipozene.